Welcome to another episode of Strategic Minds Making Money Moves, where we give those strategies to do what? To make that green. I am so happy today to let you know that I have someone as a guest on my show, Miss Berlisa Jones. And let me tell you, she is anybody that you want to call when it comes to talking about hair. And we're going to learn a little bit more about her business, and we're going to talk a little bit more about marketing strategies and how we can move those forward. Will you please welcome my guest? Hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. I'm glad to have you here.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Well, please tell me a little bit about your business and what you do.
So I am a hairstylist, a licensed master cosmetologist. I specialize in natural hair care, locks, and color. I'll say my favorite thing to do is locks. Yeah, that's
Okay,
about it.
how long have you been in business?
About 6 years now, but I've had my own business, like my own name and everything for about 3 years.
Oh,
Mm,
okay.
yes,
All right,
ma'am.
all right. So, when you talk about doing your business and the opportunities that you offer, how do people find you?
So I know this is kind of weird, but I wear my apron out and it has my logo on it with my name. And they always ask me like, "Do you do hair?" And I say yes. And I give them a business card, and they actually come to see me.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Now, what about those people that don't get to see you?
Um, they just don't come.
Well, we're going to fix that
Yes,
today. How
thank
about
you.
that?
Yes.
Okay. So one of the things that, when we start talking about hair, it's kind of like the nail salons. There's a hair salon, a nail salon on every
hmm
corner, right?
hmm
So why Berlisa? Why should we come to you?
I give a great time.
Tell me about that experience.
So I have a salon suite, and it's like a one-on-one thing. So it's very personal. You can be comfortable with me. It's not like any noise or anything. You can relax. I can have like a silent appointment if you want to, where it's no talking, or if you want to talk, tell me whatever going on with your life or whatnot. So yeah,
Okay.
basically.
So
Yes.
do people find you by booking you online, or do they call? Is it just call? How can you make appointments?
They can call, book online, text, whatever.
Okay.
Mm,
All right. So you can't take appointments online.
yes.
Okay.
hmm
Well, one of the things that I think is important when you do marketing is really understanding who your target audience is.
hmm
So if I had to ask you today, who is it that you serve the most? Whom would you tell me?
My lot clients.
Okay.
Yes. Older. I won't say older, probably like a mixture between like 25 and up.
hmm
Yeah.
So 25 and up, your lot clients are the ones that book you first.
Yes.
Okay.
hmm
And then is there a different target audience for the other services that you offer?
That's about the same.
Okay.
hmm
All right.
hmm
But you push lot because you like it.
Yes.
Okay. All
Yes,
right.
ma'am.
All right. Well, one of the things I think that's really important when we begin our marketing strategies is to
hmm
really understand who am I targeting? Why am I targeting them? And what do I want to get out of it? Right.
Right.
So if lock is going to be your niche
hmm
and your audience is 25 or above, and you know that you have to be on platforms to reach them.
Right.
Right.
hmm
So that means on social media.
hmm
Right. And understanding that is not just the different, whether it's TikTok, whether it's Instagram, whether it's Twitter, Facebook, whatever it is that you're using, it's really important that people, when they hear your name, can go look you up.
Right.
So if I go to the website today
Mhm.
or to Google and I look up your name, will I find you?
Yes, you will.
Okay. All right. So when I find you, then do you have a website?
I do not. Not yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that.
We need to work on that.
Yes.
We also need to work on that because one of the things, as we all do, is we check out people and we check out their reviews,
hmm
right?
hmm
If I'm looking for somebody that comes up in that does locks as hair, I want to be able to find them and find reviews.
Right.
Now, let me give you a secret.
hmm
When people go to find you, you want to do something called search engine optimization.
Okay.
Search engine optimization says when you put something like me in, I want my business to come up first.
hmm
So if I'm going to put in, technology change management, I want my business to come up. If I'm going to put in whatever that business is,
hmm
you want it to come up first. And it's really important that you optimize for people who are doing those searches.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
So, so that yours comes up first and that people get to see you.
Mhm.
Because how many of us really like to scroll a lot? We don't,
You're right.
right? We go in, we find, and we click, and we go see, okay, how many reviews do they have?
Mhm.
So getting customer testimonials, right? And both video that you can use,
Mhm.
getting search engine optimization on your website,
Mhm.
and making sure that your website is appealing to those who are going to see it.
Right.
Now, what makes it most appealing is I want to see somebody who looks like me, that's my age. So if I saw all of you, if I saw you doing locks and everybody was 25 to 30, I might say, she like the younger crowd. I'm too
Uh-huh.
seasoned. She may
Right.
not want me. Okay. So it's
Uh-huh.
really, and we think that is, like, oh my gosh, really? But that's how people feel, because you want to see somebody that you can do the matured woman. We don't all look the same.
Right.
I hate to tell you, when you be my age, change a little bit.
Uh-huh.
We don't all look the same. So
Right.
as we don't look the same, and as we are maturing and becoming more seasoned,
Mhm.
we want to know that you can deal with our kind of hair. You can deal with us, and you can make those things
I
happen.
gotcha.
Right.
Mhm.
So that becomes really, really important,
Right.
as we continue to move forward, and especially with your strategies.
Mhm.
So since you've been in business, do you get testimonials from your people?
I do.
Okay,
I
what do you do
actually
with them?
do. I don't post them anywhere. They're normally just in like an email because I have it set up to where it's like an automatic email that sends to them and asks them how their appointment was. And I do get a lot of those testimonials in my email, but I need to post them somewhere so everybody else can see them.
That's right.
Yes.
Because the thing is that you're getting that, but nobody knows what that means.
Right.
Nobody knows that, oh my gosh, she's the best lock
Right.
hairstylist out
Mhm.
there, right?
Mhm.
So your business doesn't grow and prosper as much as you want it to.
Right.
We're going to take a station break, and when we come back, we'll continue on some of these thoughts of marketing. We'll be right back.
Strategic Minds, Making Money Moves with Vicki Wright Hamilton focuses on helping entrepreneurs to overcome their business challenges to help increase their bottom line. Each episode provides strategies for growth and transformation. Watch Vicki share her 20-plus years of experience as a corporate executive to help entrepreneurs level up.
Welcome back. So let's talk about in terms of your strategies. And okay, so we know we got to get some video out there. We got to get a website out
Yes.
there. We got to let people be able to find us,
Mhm.
and all of that. But we also need to go where our audience is.
Mhm.
So where do you go to actually get your clients? That in terms of letting them know, you said you wore your apron.
Mhm.
Where do you wear your apron to?
To the store, to the gas station, everywhere, really.
That's
Everywhere.
awesome.
Mhm.
So you become your own walking advertisement.
I do, yeah.
Mhm.
I do. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
All right. Well, that's good.
Mhm.
That's good. That's another creative way to to get enough people.
Mhm.
But we also want to continue to reach those that don't see you
Right.
in your gorgeous apron and know what
Yes.
you can do and what you
Right.
can offer. In terms of doing that.
Yes,
You may
ma'am.
think about going to high schools,
Mhm.
right? You may think about going to colleges. And in that environment, because especially one thing we'll do, we're gonna go get our hair done, right? No matter what. When it comes to prom, I'm going to get my hair done. When it
Mhm.
comes to bridal shops, all those kinds of things where people are, it's an occasion,
Mhm.
right? Because we want you to have a warm experience,
Right.
right? And have that full experience. And when I think about full experiences, I think about the fact that, you get your hair done, you get your nails done, you get your massage, you're
Mhm.
getting all of this full service.
Right.
Well, you can give a full service, but it doesn't have to be you to give it,
Mhm.
right? And that's where partnerships come into play and where you all help each other,
Mhm.
right? In terms of making things happen. There's opportunities where you can offer full day self-care,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
And every woman wants to be pampered.
Right.
Let's just face it. We all need to feel good. We want to be massaged on. We want our hair done. We want our nails done. We just want to feel good.
Right.
And so because of that, getting other people involved,
Mhm.
other entrepreneurs involved can actually help you grow,
Okay.
and make those things happen too. The other thing Berlissa, that, as we begin to think about moving forward, is that marketing is more than just video. Marketing is more than just a post of communication or reviews. Marketing is a strategy. And to find a good strategic marketing person that really is going to look at all components of your business. They're going to look at who you serve, how you serve them. They're going to look at the experience. From the moment I walk into your place to be served to the moment I walk out, you have a vision of what that experience is going to look like.
Right.
Do you offer coffee? Do you offer water? Do you offer champagne after hours? Do you, what is that experience like when that person walks in? Building that into your marketing strategy is extremely important.
Right.
Right. So that people can begin to feel, because that's all marketing is.
Right.
It's emotions. We want people to feel the emotions. We want them to feel the experience. We want them to be a part of the experience. And that's what we're trying to attain to. Right. So when a woman comes in and she gets her locks, how does she feel when she walks out that door?
Amazing.
Amazing.
Yes.
Right?
Uh-huh.
And she's like, look at what I got.
All right.
Right? And I feel good and I can wear it and I look good in it. And I know that it's of a quality that I want. Right. So that when people stop and ask them, where'd you get your hair done? They can tell them where that is. But you have to make a decision when you're doing your strategy. Am I just going to focus on locks?
Right.
You said you offered 2 other products, but you said that your favorite was locks. So the question becomes, do you still want to offer those other 2, or do you really just want to stick with locks?
No, I still want to do the other 2.
Okay, so if you want to offer the other 2, we've got to begin to talk about that package of offerings and not just stick on the locks, because they're so that you can reach other audiences and make sure that they know that I am a versatile hairstylist in terms of what I can offer and what I can do in terms of my products and services. I think it's important that you let people know that, right? And having testimonies of each kind is important, right? Of all your services that you offer is going to shows the versatility of what you do. Do you are you the only one in your salon, or do others work with you?
I'm the only one in my salon suite. Yes.
Okay. Is there? Are you the only one in your business, or do you have other people that work in your business with you?
I'm the only one.
Okay. All right. So as we start talking about a solopreneurship, we know that becomes even more important, right? So that as you're taking care of everything in your salon suite, which is money, right? Everything costs money. Got to pay rent and all the rest of that. We know how high that is, and hair products, and buying buying what you need in order to satisfy your clients. We know the expense of those things. I would also suggest that you do some bulk supply offers. Where if you're buying, hair products, whatever they are, get with another stylist who needs it, buy together. We're in a tough time of supply chain, and we're in a tough time of high cost. And we all know that if I got to make a choice between getting my hair done or putting food on my table, I'm going to eat, right? And so, but we want people to, at the same time, I'm sitting here going, God, I wish I felt good about the way I look, right? Because that's all about the mindset and the emotions and how we feel we look when we come out. But I think you need to reduce your expenses as much as you can as you're building this holistic strategy so you can build in more profit, right? Because it's your salary, it's the expenses, and then it's profit, right? In terms of making that happen so you can continue to grow and develop. Do you ever desire to do more than just a solopreneurship? Do you want anybody else, or do you like it just the way it is?
For right now, I just like it the way it is.
That's good.
I do, yes.
Okay. Okay. So as you begin to look at this strategy, think about your growth and how you want to grow and what that growth looks like. Think of, as you begin to look at your business, look at your processes. Is there any way I could streamline them? Can I make them a little more efficient? Can I use technology to help me do something, that I'm doing manually today to save me time? Time is value. We all know that. Not enough of it. And when it's gone, what? It's gone. We can't get it back. So thinking about looking at those processes to understand what that
Okay.
looks like is also important,
Okay.
as we continue to move forward.
Mm.
We're going to take a station break. When we come back, we're going to see if there's a question or a comment from the audience. We'll be right back.
Strategic Minds, Making Money Moves with Vicki Wright Hamilton focuses on helping entrepreneurs to overcome their business challenges to help increase their bottom line. Each episode provides strategies for growth and transformation. Watch Vicki share her 20-plus years of experience as a corporate executive to help entrepreneurs level up.
Welcome back. We talk about looking at strategy. We talk about being solopreneurs. We talk about building growth. We are looking to expand our business from clients. We're looking to expand our opportunities, as we're looking at products and services and what that looks like. We try to cut down on expenses, looking at our supplies we use, how we use them, how much we use them. Is there any waste that we're doing? And then we want to get out there and get the word out so that people know who we are and know about us, right? And looking at ways in which to do that. But as I sit and think about it, there's a such thing called barter, right? And I think every entrepreneur can find somebody they can barter with.
I have somebody good.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I
Talk to
do.
me about that.
It's another hairstylist. We switch services. We barter our clients, if that makes any type of sense.
Okay. How do you do that? How do you barter with your clients? What do you do?
No, I'm saying we barter like our clients.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I would say I'll give your client this service, and she does the opposite for me too. Yeah.
Yeah, that's important. But as you find entrepreneurs that are out there, but in terms of bartering, don't just limit yourself to hairstyle.
Okay.
You might find somebody that's a coach that can help you do something. I'll give you coach services. You do my hair. A value for me for growth and development, and a value for you in terms of getting services of what I do to look beautiful, feel beautiful, and to feel good. Don't just think about people that are in your same business.
Right.
We do a lot of thinking about those that are in the same area. That's great. But that's not all there is out there. There is so much that's out there, right? When you think about bridal parties and you think about what you really want to do, how can you switch off services? What is it that you can offer them that they can offer you?
Right.
Is there a training class you want to go to? You give me training, I'll do your hair. There's all kinds of things that we have to think about, so we're outside of the box and we're not trying to do the same thing everybody else is doing, right? In terms of doing that. And if you also know the target audience of people that you're trying to go after. If we look at clubs, associations, we look at places that they belong to, even when it comes to church groups, when we look, it doesn't matter. It's endless there. But when they do events, be there. When they do, and be there in the sense of, yes, I have my apron on so you know me and I can give you my card, but I have a video that's playing that shows you what the experience is like when you get there, right? From the time you walk in my door, here's what's going to happen, here's what you can expect, and then here's the beauty that comes out at the end. And now you hear her tell you how good she feels and what that feels like, right? But being able to show that, because people want the experience. If I'm going to pay the money, I want to feel good about it. I know where I go get my nails done. I look forward to get my nails done on Saturday afternoon when I go every single time. You know why?
Why?
Not only do they treat me like queen from the time I walk in the door, I walk in the door, they know that I'm going to get my nails and my feet done and legs. They run my water so I can put my feet in and relax, whether they're ready for me or not. And if they're not ready, they bring me a glass of wine so I can sit there and enjoy a glass of wine in a massage chair with my feet in the heat. And I don't care if it takes you 45 minutes to get here. It's okay.
All right.
right? Because you're
Uh-huh.
taking care of my needs.
Mm-hmm.
So how you make them feel and how they can feel that is so important.
Right.
And you want to think about how you can differentiate yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I encourage you, really think about differentiating yourself or what you're going to give them,
Mm-hmm.
so that they'll continue to pay more and give you bigger tips.
Right.
Because that's what we want, right?
Yes.
And big tips.
Exactly.
As we
Yes.
know, we have to live off of that so
Mhm.
much. Let's see if we have a question or a comment from the audience.
Hi, I'm Shanna Stevenson. I am a travel agent of Trip with Shan and also a professional recruiter. My question for you today, I hear all the fabulous things you're doing. It sounds like you have a really nice setup right now, but I'm just curious, where do you see your business in maybe 5 years from now?
5 years from now, a bigger business. Probably have my own hair salon. Not probably, I will have my own hair salon. I won't be working. I will have people like actually working for me. Traveling. Yes, with a family. Just enjoying life. I want to actually retire within 10 years to where I have like all my own business to myself and I don't have to work. So, yeah.
Well, now if we talk about dreams, I'm with you, girlfriend. Let me tell you.
Yes.
But in order to do that, you can't wait to plan for that.
Right.
We got to start now.
Mm-hmm.
And so as you're building your strategic plan to move forward,
Mm-hmm.
think about every area of your business.
Right.
Think about your customer base and where you want to grow it. Think about, how much money does that mean I have to have? If I do my projection out 5 years, how many employees do I have to have working for me? How much
Right.
money do I have to have? And what does that look like? What systems do I need to invest in, whether they're technology or not? There may be some technology systems out there that can help you do things better.
Mm-hmm.
But what do I need to invest in from that perspective, to move forward? And then what kind of people do I want working for me and where will I find them?
Right.
We can always go to cosmetology school, hairstylist school, and recruit people, which is a great way to bring them in. And you can try them before you buy them by having interns, right, before they begin to work for you.
Right.
And because you all have such a unique model in the hair industry where they can rent a spot from you, right? So, I'm just paying for my own spot. I pay $500 a week or whatever it happens to be. And then you're making money from your location,
Right.
that covers your rent, but also gives you a profit, on top of that. But you need to begin to plan those things now and lay that roadmap out, because I will tell you that time goes by extremely fast. I cannot believe I have been in business for myself for 12 years this year, right?
Right.
It feels like yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to be intentional and really take the time to lay that strategy plan out and understand where you're going to go and why.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it has truly been a pleasure. I've enjoyed our
Yes,
conversation
I
today.
have to.
And will you all join me in thanking my guests for being on the show today?
Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us for another episode of Strategic Minds Making Money Moves, where we give those strategies to get that green. See you next time.